Hey guys, it's Nija. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to show you guys a little bit of candle magic. We are sitting at my desk right now, and yeah, so today I've shown you guys this before in an older video, but this is just a jar of birthday candles. So today we're going to do a little bit of candle magic, and it is going to be to give you inspiration or give you insight or give you good ideas. So yeah, I was just sitting here and I was pondering, thinking about something, and I'm like, okay, the answers, the messages aren't coming to me. And so in my head I was like, okay, well, let me just do some candle magic to spark up the inspiration, I guess. So yeah, I was feeling like a little bit uninspired. I felt a little bit like you know, just waiting for an idea to come to me. And so this is an idea that you can use if you are trying to get an idea about something, or if you're trying to, you know, make a light bulb go off in your head, or really just to give you an idea or to give you inspiration, right? So that's the trick I'm going to show you today. So here are my candles, and for this one you're going to use a yellow candle. Now on my Nija Sim channel, I have a video talking about color magic, but essentially the reason why I'm using a yellow candle, because to me, and this is, you know, color magic is a little bit subjective because it's really just what the color is associated to you personally. So I'm using a yellow candle today because to me, the yellow represents inspiration, insight. It's the color of a light bulb that is on, right? And if you think about it, when you want an idea, when you want insight, it does come to you like, it does look like a light bulb going off in your head. So these are just a few reasons why I'm using yellow, but more so for inspiration, and also for I associate yellow with the solar plexus chakra, right? So this is kind of like the energy powerhouse of the body. If you feel like you want more energy, or you want more insight, more inspiration, really, if you want to light your internal fire, aka your powerhouse, your solar plexus, then using a yellow candle is really great for that. So I'm just using the back or this candle lid, right, from an old candle that I have, but just use any surface that is not going to catch fire. Sometimes I use my cauldron to light candles in, but today I'm just going to use this top. So what we're going to do is melt the wax on the bottom of your candle and plate it so that your candle stands up. Something else that you can do before you melt your candle down is dress your candle. This is usually what I do if I have like some oils or any herbs that I would associate with whatever it is, whatever work I'm trying to do. Today I'm not going to dress my candle with any oils or any herbs, but sometimes I'll use like peppercorn or ground pepper for getting an idea, inspiration, insight, because it's an explosive energy, or like a quick energy, if you will. Also, if you want really fast insight, you can also dress your candle with some oil and cinnamon. Cinnamon also is great for prosperity and things like that. So you really want to cater your candle magic to whatever it is that you're doing. If you're trying to get insight about a new money-making idea or something like that, maybe you would want to dress your candle with a little bit of cinnamon. Again, I'm not going to do it today, but I really believe my spell is going to work just fine. Last thing I'm going to say is you can determine how many candles you want to use, okay? So sometimes if I just want a quick idea about something, or if I'm just meditating really quickly and I just want a quick answer, I'll just use one candle. If I'm really trying to amplify and intensify my work, I will use a few candles. I will use 3 candles sometimes, and I'll just like leave them all together. Now the more candles you use, the faster it's going to burn, so keep that in mind. And the last thing I'm going to say is you can mix together colored intentions, right? So like I said, I'm using a yellow candle for inspiration, but if I want it to be really intensified, I can add a black candle with it. Or if I'm trying to, you know, come up with, again, a money-making idea, I can do a green and a yellow candle together. I could also do a yellow and gold candle together. So it really is just like what you associate these colors with. If I wanted to, you know, add in a little bit of masculine energy or anything like that, I could do a yellow and blue candle. So again, it really is just up to what you're doing. If you're trying to infuse it with like pure intentions, good intentions, a white candle is easily programmable to any intention you have. Okay, so long story short, that's what we're using. So I'm going to go ahead and do this now. I'm going to melt the bottom of my candle, like I said, and I'm going to stick it onto a fire resistant surface. So anywhere where it's not going to catch on fire. This is also why I would use my cauldron, because obviously it kind of contains it. So I just sat it, let me give it a second to dry. And I'm not gonna sit on camera to do this full meditation, but I am gonna explain to you what I'm gonna do from this point. So I've sunk my candle. Any hard surface is fine. You can also put it on a plate, totally fine. What I'm going to do is put my hands over, I'm gonna use both my hands, but for the sake of this video, I'm just gonna use one. Put my hands over the candle before I light it, close my eyes, and set my intention over my candle. It's extremely important that you set the intention over your candle, otherwise it's like, what are you doing, right? Why are you doing this? Everything about magic is very symbolic. So if you're not setting intention, if you're not you know, telling yourself, telling your angels, guides, helpers, why it is that you're even doing this, you're kind of just doing it just to do it, right? So setting intention is very, 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 very crucial. So I'm closing my eyes. I have my hands over the camera to program or set my intention over my materials that I'm using. And like I said, for the sake of today, my intention is to spark up ideas, spark up inspiration, spark up motivation, okay? So I'm setting that intention, holding it for a few minutes while I think about my intention, right? And then after I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and light my candle. Now, some people, some magic practitioners said that they really prefer to use matches to light their candle when they're doing work. I think it's completely up to you if you want to use a lighter like this, or if you want to use, you know, a lighter like this. Potato, potato, it really is up to you. Sometimes I do prefer to use my matches, but today this is what I have. So yeah. And then after I hold, you know, meditate on my intention, right? I'm going to go ahead and light the candle. Still having the intention in the forefront of my mind. And as my candle is melting, as my birthday candle is melting, I want to keep my hands kind of close to the flame, both my hands if you can, and just keep meditating, keep thinking about the intention. If you don't want to have your eyes closed, you can actually look into the flame, which is something that I highly recommend, because fire is energy, and so staring into the flame is also a way to channel the codes of the light codes that are within the flame. Visualize or viewing the light codes in the flame, you're actually feeding yourself the answers or the messages that you are seeking for just by staring into the flame. Now, everybody doesn't have this, you know, attachment to the flame. So if you get your messages easier with your eyes closed, then just close your eyes. It's totally fine. But again, focusing your intention on what it is that you're asking for, seeking for of the flame, whether it's, I want to have more energy, I want to have more inspiration, I want to have a better idea, I want to get ideas, I want to get insight, I want to receive a message, right? This is what you want to keep in your head as you're staring at this flame, but don't focus too hard on your question or what you're trying to do, because you still want to leave a little bit of mental space and a little bit of mental freedom for your mind to wander, to go grab those answers and bring them back to you. And you also want to leave a little bit of space for your angels, guides, and helpers to relay messages to you. So if you're clinging too hard to your thing, I want energy, give me energy, give me energy, give me energy, give me energy. Or if you're too, give me the answer, give me the answer, give me the answer, give me the answer, you're not going to be able to hear the answer. So keep the answer in your head, or keep the question in your head. If you need to, like, maybe just write it down right? So you know what your intention is. But I promise you guys, the answer is in the flame. So you just stare at the flame, whatever message you get, and you have to tune into your intuition to see what the message is going to be. But whatever message you get or you receive, just write it down. If you want to have a pen and paper near you to write down all the messages that you're receiving as you're staring into the flame, or you can just let the candle completely burn down, and then after write down any messages you might have received from that session. So yeah, this is just a little bit of candle magic. Again, you can use this for any intention you have. You can use a black candle, white candle, green candle, pink candle for self-love. I do this sometimes too. I will light a pink candle and sit in front of a mirror and let the candle burn in front of the mirror and stare into my eyes as my candle is melting down, and it's kind of like a self-love, self-devotion ritual. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys, because it doesn't, like, candle magic doesn't have to be this huge elaborate thing that you can only do on full or new moons. Anytime you have intention, anytime you want to manifest something quick and easy, use a candle, use a birthday candle, because one, they burn extremely quick. I think they're probably only last for about 2 to 3 minutes. It's very quick to keep your intention and attention on this for about 3 minutes to really focus on what you're trying to attract or manifest. Again, I've done this too, like if I need money in a pinch, like really quickly, I will use like a gold candle, maybe with a green candle, or maybe I'll add a black candle to intensify it, and just like sit in gratitude of the fact that I received whatever it is that I'm wanting. Now again, only 2 to 3 minutes is a very short time to focus your intention. So for like smaller, for small things like quick money, quick cash, or quick manifestations, the candle works really perfect. Now, if it's something bigger, like you're trying to manifest the down payment for your house or the down payment for your new car or something like that, you might need a little bit more time to focus on that. Then in that case, you would use a bigger candle, maybe like a 7-day candle or like a chime candle or something that's gonna burn a little bit longer, so you'll have a little bit more time to focus the energy on that intention. Okay, you guys? So thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope that you learned something, a little bit about some candle magic. I'm gonna blow this out and do it for real this time, because I actually did have a real intention for doing this, but while I was in the middle of doing this, I was like, let me just share this with my tribe. So yeah, I have a new yellow candle. I have my intention. I'm going to write down the question that I would like answered, and then I'm gonna do this for real. One last thing, you guys, you see how I just blew my candle out? If you are ever working your candle magic, you want to not blow out your candle if you can avoid it. Something little like these little birthday candles, they're gonna burn down really quickly, so you really shouldn't have to blow them out like that. Or snuff out your candle is what they call it. That is what you want to do. If you are ever working with your candles and you need to blow it out, let's say you need to go somewhere, you need to do something, you can't allow it to burn fully down safely, you want to snuff it out, which just looks like, here, let me just show you real quick. So you would have the candle that's lit. What I like to do is just lick my fingers and just like pinch it out. This is how you snuff out your candle. And the reason that we do this is because this is just, you know, I guess some people's way of thinking, but they say that when you blow out your candle, you're kind of blowing out the intention, or kind of like, you know, putting it out. The energy that was working is now blown out, right? But when you snuff the candle or pinch out your candle, or even if you have like, you know, like a cap or something to just like snuff it out, you are saying, okay, I'm still working on this, I'm gonna save this for later, as opposed to just blowing it out and then kind of just like poof, energy is just like, okay, well, you know. So again, this isn't everybody's mind process. If you don't feel like your manifestation is gonna have any problems if you blow it out, then do your thing. But I do like to pinch out my candles whenever I'm trying to put them out, and I don't let them burn all the way down. But for the sake of for these little quick birthday candle things, you want them to burn all the way down, and it's only going to take about 2 to 3 minutes, so it's not going to take long at all. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Let me know if you have any questions. Definitely go to your local Dollar Tree or maybe like a Walmart or Target and buy up some birthday candles. They are not just for birthday cakes or cupcakes. They are really great for packing a punch really quickly and doing some quick manifestation work. So I love you guys. I will see you in my next video. Bye.